Hey. Now I know what I'm about to say may come off a bit contradictory, but I need to say it for the sake of my own conscience and well-being on a daily basis. You know, being a black content creator on YouTube, you ever heard the expression, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry? Well, I think that's gonna apply here. I've seen a lot of things lately, you know? I've never seen so many black fellow YouTube gaming content creators dick riding like Nintendo, like so hard, being almost to the point that they are childlike. It's embarrassing as a motherfucker. To a degree, I get it though. I really do. Given the stage of things, like on this platform, like people are fighting for subscriptions, man. For the simple fact that there's like less subscribers you have, the less spread your content gets and shit, and the related suggestion boxes, you know, the less you're heard of, the less likely you end up in one of those things and whatnot. So everyone wants to sell themselves here. Me, not so much, because I just don't care about making this into a livelihood. I just don't. I call myself the blue collar gamer for a reason, and that's because I work my ass off. And this is like a passion project. Now hold on, hold the fuck up now. Now I know I have a YouTube channel talking about games and everything, so don't misconstrue me. I just feel that personally, there's a level of maturity that comes along with this, and just because you love something that is nostalgic to your childhood as Nintendo doesn't mean you have to be on YouTube acting like fucking Peter Pan and swearing that other people who own competitive consoles are peasants. You know, that's that shit PC people do I don't like. I mean, I've heard the expression lately, Sony peasants, from like a Nintendo drone, and I laugh like that's just a Nintendo drone calling someone a Sony peasant. You see how hilarious that is, right? You reaching much, maybe? Hypocrite. As an owner of a Switch, it's like, I don't know what the fuck some of these brothers are smoking, but I want some. Because life, man, can be hard, and I need to unwind. And that might be some good shit, because it... Whew. I mean, shit. When I was 15, I never fathomed the day I would see a grown man going ape shit over the announcement of a fucking Pokemon game or anything of its nature, since Pokemon wasn't out when I was 15. Yeah, I'm old, so fucking what? but well, hold on, but believe me though, I can't understand the passion for something like that. I just can't. Case in point, no, I can. Matter of fact, I'm sorry. What the fuck am I saying? I'm hungry. Anyway, I can understand the passion for some of this stuff. Like, look at my whole stance and my content based on the remake of RE2 and the lack of information on it. A game that has pretty much destroyed my faith in Capcom irreparably. Like fuck Capcom. That's how I am right now. And even if that shit came out and this coming Tuesday or whatever, and they say that the remake is coming this year, I'm like, you know what? Like, I would still play the game, but you think I'm happy about this? They left us in the dark for 3 fucking years, and not knowing what type of game we're gonna get. I'm not happy about that at all. They pulled that bullshit with Resident Evil 7, but that's another story. Back to what I'm saying here and stuff. That's the difference between me. I hold Capcom and other companies to their word. I hold them, basically, I hold their head beneath the sword, you know? Think to yourselves, man. How the fuck can you be content with and justify the actions of a company that's not consumer friendly? Yes, Nintendo is not consumer friendly as you think they are. Alright? Don't let your nostalgia blind you. It's like, I don't know, these dudes are, what are they, 20s or some shit? Maybe, I don't know, early 30s, but younger than I am, shit. But they hopping around on YouTube as animated as Busta Rhymes over the Nintendo Switch teaser trailer to Super Smash Brothas. Sad enough, they're self-hypnotized to thinking that this system is the ultimate console hybrid that is coming for Sony's crown. I mean, you can easily take Microsoft's, definitely, and I'm saying that as an owner of multiple consoles and a PC. It's like you got to say to some of these guys, and I want to say to some of you, and I hope you're listening, like, look, listen. You're trying to out-nerd one another. I get it, but for fuck's sake, have some goddamn integrity. I'm not talking about dashikis and black fists, but damn it, man. Half of you like doing way too much, and in the process, you look like jackasses. Do you even know what Nintendo was all about back in the day? Their monopoly on retailers and how they blocked any other retailers for selling competitive software? Yes, there are a lot of things I do enjoy about Nintendo, but let's keep it a buck here. They're not the company that always been for the fans. They pretty much force themselves down people's throats. And this is where they got that legendary status from. Also, you know, it wasn't just Mario and Zelda. Don't delude yourselves thinking that now. Now, when I'm saying doing too much, for all the slow people out there, that don't mean you slack off and everything. No. Keep your production good on your videos and shit. I wish I had good production. I'm blue collar. I do it the best I can. But being somebody who also creates content, I'm like, yo, I could tell when people are being artificial versus being themselves. And I see a lot of phony fanboy motherfuckers in the black YouTube gaming sector. I would rather put out videos at my own pace rather than act like a goddamn clown for subscribers to hear what they want to hear, rather than think for themselves and decide whether to agree partially or fucking totally disagree with what I had to say. Are people that desperate to join their YouTube content creators programs for Nintendo? The same one that robs people of revenue so they can line their greedy fucking pockets while using you and all your hard work to promote their ungrateful asses? I mean, are you caping for that? That's what you're really caping for? I mean, and I know I said earlier, you know, everything out of that company's not bad. Case in point, a lot of stuff ain't bad. They do a lot of good shit, to be honest with you. I mean, Super Mario Odyssey is the game that got me back into playing a Nintendo first party game in quite a long time. Like, I'm not even fronting, man. I haven't played in a long time. But if you're a brother or any other man doing reviews with the Odyssey Mario hat on, you need your ass kicked a couple of times for that silliness. I mean, come on now. Come on. Man. You feel any type of way. You feel strong about it. You can be dedicated fan to like any console you want. But port begging, delusions of grandeur, and overhyping this hybrid and this like obnoxious manner just irritates my soul. I think maybe because I have multiple platforms in my home for decades, I don't see the appeal. And at the end of the day, it's your channel. Combine that with the fact that this isn't the world to me, it's a hobby. I equate some of this to watching Let's Play content creators overreacting to something that's not even scary. Yes, you may have noticed that I really go hard on games and shit like the Resident Evil 7. Yeah, I know, I do, and stuff. That's self-depreciation because I'm not a hypocrite, okay? This is not hypocrisy, this is an observation, what I'm saying here about this whole thing. Alright, this whole topic is observation, okay? So I will put myself on blast to further what I need to say, to let you know that I'm not a hypocrite. But I don't kiss no company's ass, man. Okay, and people may say, well, hey, where's all your anti-Sony stuff? You know why I don't have a lot of anti-Sony stuff? Because I choose not to be a fanboy. I avoid buying shit that I don't want. Yeah, you might limit your game stash. You don't have to collect everything under the sun if it sucks. Okay, like I have a lot of games from the past consoles. Like, and I only have like maybe mere fractions of collections per console. Mere fractions. Why? Because I don't like everything. And you don't have to force yourself to fucking like everything or jump around and be a fucking stan or a fanboy for something and look like an immature jackass in the process. You know? That's why I space my content part. You know, I want to keep this shit as genuine as possible and not force myself to talk about shit I really don't give a fuck about. Alright? I'm not no authoritative type. This is not me putting my foot down telling you to stop doing what you need to do or you want to do. My thing is, I'm expressing my opinion about something. And this is just a path I can't follow. I really can't. Like, it, I mean, I think when I saw that dude jump out of his chair and spin around and jump for joy, I saw a brother do that for the Super Smash Brothers trailer. I cringed. Like, it was so cringeworthy. I couldn't believe what I'm seeing. And then looking on Twitter and see a lot of brothers on Twitter. Some motherfucker with the screen handle on Twitter of Big E from the New Day, and he's the biggest stand out there. I've seen all these brothers. My friend Demetrius, he despises Switch bitches with a passion. And if you don't know what a Switch bitch is, that is a person who capes hard for that system and think it deserves every port in the world, and they think it's better than every other console in the world. They are almost on the level of obnoxious as PC. At least PC elitists got something under the hood, you know. But hey, keep in factor. Let's keep it real. PC don't have a wide variety of games compared to the console. That's the difference. They can sit here and tell you all this shit. Oh, PC's the elite race. But what are they playing? MMOs or FPSs, really? That's what they're playing for the most part. While Nintendo fans are playing Mario games and Zelda and all the other first party shit that they get their hand on. JRPGs. Sony got an extensive library, you know, of first party that's detailed. I mean, and being announced at the E3 show, it's rumored that they're gonna finally give you backwards compatible play. It's a rumor. Don't quote me on that bullshit. You know? But to you black YouTube Nintendo dick riders, bro. Like, take 2 seats, bro. Like, if you gotta put a butt cheek on each one, just take a couple seats and really look at how immature that looks. Alright? It just does. I mean, that's just me. You can continue doing what you've been doing. I'm not here to stop you doing that. But I can't be the only one that's looking at this shit and I just want to throw up inside my mouth. I can't be the only one that feel like that. That shit is pathetic. Alright? And people are like, oh, cause you hating. You can call it hate all you want. Alright? I mean, I could just quit my part-time job and go, you know, and sit home and do this all day and play games all day. But I'm a man of a certain age who still likes the game, but comes with that maturity some kind of etiquette, you know? Anyway, that's all I have to say on the matter. So, let me know. You can say what you want in the comment section. Just keep it respectable. You don't have to agree with what I say. I understand that. But don't come here with that. This is an observation. This is why, before I finish, this is why I didn't particularly put any content creator on blast. If you're really interested in what I have to say on the matter, you would look it up yourself on YouTube. And that's not me being hard. That's because I'm not calling out specific. I'm calling out an option that I've seen when it comes to the content creators, and I've seen various ones. I don't go through all of their stuff because I'm just not in the business of subscribing to hardcore console fanboys, be it Sony, Xbox, or Microsoft, because you're only going to get the skewed view of it. That's why my gaming news comes basically from multiple sources that aren't that play. They aren't beholden to one system, and it's in news channels for gaming stuff, and then I speak on that matter. But for real this time, peace out, and as always, keep watching what you want, keep gaming the way you want, keep being you, because I'm a Fury. I am out of here. Have a good day or evening or morning, wherever, whenever. Peace.